girl, you're finally here.
Oh my goodness. How are
gracious,
you?
girl, good to see you. It's been so
I
long.
know. Oh my goodness, Debbie, this place is amazing.
Thank you, girl.
It's
You
beautiful. I
here.
love it.
Have a seat.
So
Have a seat.
bright, the colors.
Thank you. You know, I always did love me some pastel with a touch of yellow.
Yes.
Yes. Have a seat, girl. So, can I get you something to drink? Some water, some tea, coffee? You know, I got everything, even cookies.
No, I'm okay.
All right.
You know, I actually just had something, so maybe later.
Okay. But you know what? You look so good. You haven't even changed a bit. And I want you to tell me everything. And don't you leave nothing out. I mean, nothing. Not one bit.
Me? No. I may not have much to tell. I want to hear all about you. It looks like you and James are doing pretty good for yourselves. I guess being the CEO of Black Phones R Us is really paying off for him.
You know about that? You know about James' company?
Oh, I'm sorry, Debbie. I didn't mean to blurt that out. But you know how news travels. You can't keep something like that hidden in the old neighborhood. Whether you're doing good or you're doing bad, everybody knows about it. You know how it is.
I guess.
Oh, that's right. My bad. You got away and stayed away. You probably forgot all about us in the old neighborhood. I didn't even know that you and James had even stayed in touch.
You know, maybe I did get away, but actually James and I just recently got back together. I guess maybe like 3 years now. You know, everything just naturally fell back in place, so we figured we had wasted enough time and went ahead and got married.
Well, I mean, he's always loved you anyway. Even when he was with Sheila, it was you that he really wanted.
You talk like you know what you're talking about with such conviction. You know about James and Sheila's relationship? How much did you and James stay in touch?
I mean, I wouldn't say we stayed in touch. I mean, we ran into each other a few times. Talked on the phone a little bit here and there. You know, bits and pieces. Nothing heavy. Nothing too heavy. But it was obvious. He still carried that torch for you. I could tell. I mean, I must have been right. You two are together now. You're married. And about the wedding, I mean, I'm so sorry that I wasn't there. I mean, something that we always talked about when we were young. I'm just sorry about the way things turned out. Of all the things to miss, I'm sorry about that day the most. Do you think you can forgive me?
Well, you know, married we are. And I think, you know what? I think that all these years, I actually did, I did love James, So we're just meant to be. But and Dee Dee, I do forgive you. Back then we were younger. We said and we did things that we shouldn't have. But right now I think we also missed 15 years. And I feel it's just time for us, all of us, just to move forward.
I appreciate that. I do, Debbie. But before we move forward, I need to say that I am sorry.
Dee Dee did.
Just let me finish.
Okay.
I hurt you, and you had every right to be angry, to end the friendship. I betrayed you. I mean, what happened was my fault. You were always just so smart and so together. I knew you were destined to succeed in life, and I was just jealous, afraid that I was going to be left behind. I know I let my fears control me, and I hurt you because of them.
Dee, I can't believe you jealous? You was always the popular one. You went for what you wanted, okay? Smiling in all your pictures. You were voted most likely to succeed in our yearbook. How could that be, Dee? You jealous?
Yes, Debbie, me, the Dee Dee no one saw. The girl who, on the inside, was afraid and depressed. The girl who was confused. The girl who had anxieties that she didn't share. I mean, even as I put my best foot forward and presented my best face to the world, all made up, hair done, just right. Even as I wore my designer clothes and my shoes and, of course, my bags. What you didn't know is that sometimes I felt like nothing. On the outside, yeah, everything seemed so great. Always had a date for Friday night, but on the inside, only I knew the pain that I learned to mask so well. Only I knew that sometimes I
Just wanna. Sometimes I just wanna moan, yell out my emotions, bellow and groan, stir up my feelings and throw them into a pot, stomp out depression and make the madness stop, scream out the words, clear up my mind, cry out my troubles and leave them behind. Close my eyes, roll my hands up, wrap up anxiety, and close the door shut. And when I'm done, throw the Kleenex away. Dig deep down inside for the strength to face a brand new day.
Girl, those were my feelings. Those were my emotions. How could they be your emotions, Dee? You look like you had it all.
But Debbie, that's the same way I felt about you. I mean, you always had your head on straight. You were the stay in the books one, take your time one, stay at home one, budget your money one. All I did was envy you. Girl, you did everything right. You were the strong one. How could that have been you? You had it all.
Yeah, right. I had it all right. That's because you didn't hear the voices in my head. You didn't hear what I heard. That I wasn't popular enough, that I wasn't likable enough, that I wasn't gonna make it. You don't know how it was to want all the guys you had just to like me just for one day, just to see what it felt like. You don't know that I pretended that I didn't care, and deep down inside, I really did. You don't know, girl, when I wrote my diary, I wrote about F-E-A-R, and I had so much of it until one day I got sick, and I said, fear?
Fear. All you want to do is bring me down, down, down. Disseminate my inner strength, make me feel I'm not worth it. Isolate and captivate my mind you try to deactivate. But I see you trying to creep up beside me and whisper in my ear, trying to disguise yourself, trying to make me fear. Don't you know? Haven't you heard? I'm stronger than that. Your tactic absurd. It's like old politics, the strong versus the weak. The struggle with fear, I'm destined to defeat. So I won't be broken. I believe in myself. If I succumb to fear, what else would be left? So my generations I see from afar. For all of them, I must set the bar. So listen up, fear. Just leave me alone. I'm destined for success. It's deep in my bones. So take your negative and your misleading tone and fear. Just leave me alone.
That is awesome. The way you took that monster on, because that's exactly what it is, right? It's the fear monster. It's crazy that we both had the same fear and neither one of us knew what the other one was going through. It's awesome that you slayed that dragon. I think I need to write those words down and say them daily myself. I just didn't think. I mean, you always seemed so strong.
So did you?
I guess we both were just good at hiding.
Yeah, I guess we were. And Dee Dee, please don't look at me funny, but I'm gonna tell you something. What if I told you? You remember the lady Doris that lived down the hill?
Yeah, they called her Doris the Whiskey
Right, the
Woman.
one we kind of looked at and discussed, the one we kind of made fun of,
Mm-hmm.
and said we'd never be like.
I remember.
What if I told you that I started seeing her in a whole different light? Yes, that escaping into a bottle was desirable, even pleasurable. Yeah, me the strong one. All of a sudden I was one. I was